USB for the mic, but we should have probably took the headphones off first. Anyway, we are live in this ish. You heard? We are live in this ish. Off the weight pile, boys. Strong curl day, man. Today it was strong curl day. Did burnouts, man. Had my arms pretty much blowed up. Felt like biceps gonna fall slam off the bone. Perfect. What a day, boys. We're gonna finish up the night, I think. Lemon pound cake, boys. We're gonna finish up the night with old lemon pound cake. Actions, not distractions. Wesley Mitchell. What? 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 What the hell is going on in here? Man, I'm gonna have to charge up the mic next time tonight, I think. I'll go ahead and grab up some of this London pound cake. Great to see you, brother. Sheesh. Let's weigh her out, boys. We can't get too carried away. We got a ration this week. Loan in, so everything will be all right. It's just remember I said we had a little bit of breathing room there from back in the day. I've been holding on to it for these very situations where I'm busted. You know what I'm saying? So we're still moving along nicely. It's just, we got to tighten the belt a little bit this week. I can't just go out and get, whatever I want to eat and stuff like that this week. We'll have to tighten up. Storm, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping back through. I had a funny feeling you was going to be back in here tonight. Let's weigh out a little something here, man. But yeah, man, I went and got a good curl day in. Those burnout curls, man, I believe that they work really good for building my muscle. Like, I don't know about anybody else or how it would work for anybody else or how effective they would be, but it definitely seemed to turn the game up for me, man. Oh yeah, exactly. Like I said, and I want to try and keep it where like maybe I catch a little better buzz in the evening, even though we did smoke like in the midday, but that's what time I got back today. So Asia, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in as always. Maybe we'll just save a little piece of this. Take a little chunk off the side of it and put it back in there. So we got a 0.3. We're gonna throw a 0.3 on there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I doubt very seriously I'll be able to forego, and I got a habit of waking up and catching a little buzz in the morning, you know what I mean? So I'll probably continue to do that, but just not we'll keep track of it. Make sure, you know what I mean? Keep a little better track of it instead of doing like 6 bong hits in the morning. I'll just do I do like 3 to 4 bong hits in the morning usually, and that's like a 2 or 3 hitter each time. So you know what I mean? Like, we just had to cut that on back just a little bit. Nothing wrong with a little bit of moderation, boys. Oh, damn it, man. Sorry to hear that, Storm. I was pulling for you. I was hoping you was going to say you won, man. I know y'all's team's been having a hard time, brother. But look, man, shit happens. Don't let it get you too down. I mean, obviously, y'all seen some games this year already that probably got you down, but I know you was going into it with the right mindset, though. You was going into it with the mindset y'all was gonna win. So at least we had that going on. But if you're out of here, brother, have a good night, man. Be good to yourself. We'll see you around, brother. There'll be plenty of other days. Check in with me. All right, boys. London pound cake. Like I said, man, I got in there and sorry, a little ASMR there, boys. I got in there and started smoking, man. I got in there and started watching TV after I smoked, man, and Yeah, that's the same way I feel, man. Like I don't really feel like the Jays really get me uh catch me a buzz as good as the bong does, man, for real. But I dig it, man. I used to smoke blunts all the time, dude. Like I said before, man, I used to buy like a box of Philly blunts so that I'd have them. You know what I mean? And I had like two or three of them things full of stuff like, you know, you just keep them, put shit in them, little cigar box. You know what I mean? But yeah, because you do get a little bit of something from that tobacco. You know, it does change it up a little bit. You know, which makes it kind of weird because now they got the blunts that aren't tobacco. Like it's like a organic wrap or something, man. It's not made out of tobacco, so there's no nicotine in it. Which I don't know, man. I don't like that's part of it. Like the nicotine and the tobacco changes the buzz of, and like it affects your lungs a little bit different because the weed's trying to expand it and the tobacco's trying to constrict it. And look, there's a lot of things that are different, but I never really liked spliffs though. So you know what I mean? But I used to smoke shit out of them. I just I don't know. I got away from smoking cigarettes and I just stopped smoking blunts for some reason, man, for real. Uh I ain't smoked one in a while. Like I said, the last blunt we smoked was one of them ones, uh, one of them Packwoods, and it's like an organic wrap. It's not even like a tobacco or something. Yeah, yeah, same thing, man. Like they got vegan leather now. Like you can buy a pair of shoes that are made out of vegan leather. Hell yeah, man, that's what's up, dude. Yeah, he knows them people, dog, for real. Like he knows the dude that does the videos with him, man. So that's cool as shit, man. That's awesome. Good for him, bro. I hope that all fucking jumps off for him. Maybe that could be one of the things that kicks off his channel is doing the country rap stuff, man. You know, and that shit's like a hot topic right now. So now, you know, it's a perfect time to be jamming on that joint right now. You know what I mean? Drawing people. It's just not my gimmick, dude. Like, it's a lot of back and forth, fucking arguing back and forth about silly stuff, man. And I just get uninterested in it, bro. Like, pretty damn quickly. I don't know that he knows just in time, but he knows people that's around him. You dig what I'm saying to you? I don't know if he knew just in time, but he knows people that's around him though. But yeah, I went there and watched a little TV, man. It was a nice buzz. The London Pound Cake's a nice buzz, dude. Yeah, I mean, Cross said before he was in the music. He was in music before. He was in music before, you know, he was doing painting and shit or what, or while he was doing painting and shit or whatever. And then, but long before he did YouTube, he was right on. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm not really hip to all of it, dude. I'm really not. But that's also why I'm over here and not over on his channel. I could definitely tap in on his channel and be up there talking about this very subject. But it's just not my bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got into it when it first popped off and I was talking to him about it, man. I was. And I went back and forth because I'm a Upchurch fan for real. Like I've listened to Upchurch since probably 5 years ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute though that I've been watching him. I didn't watch him from like when he was starting doing the videos or whatever, like the funny videos. But I've been a fan of his music for a long time now. I'm trying to think, like, you know, like River Rat was a real good album. It might not have been the one that I actually started listening to or where he was at. I think I was at I think I started listening to him on the Parachute album when he was making that. But and then so maybe it was a little bit, maybe it hasn't been that long, but it's not. Hey, look, you know, however long he's been out, man, I think the first one was like either the rock CD or the rock album or that first one that came right out. But after that, but that being said, man, after a couple of days of it, man, like I'm just done with it, dude. Like I just don't care about it. I don't care what them dudes are arguing about, and I don't care who's right. It has nothing to do with me. Yeah, he used to do Vine videos and shit, man. That's how he got in the Up Church the Redneck YouTube channel. Yeah, I dig it, bro. That's why I just be trying to hang out over here, man. I mean, that's just like what I liked. I like sitting in a chat, like hanging out with the dude that's on there talking about whatever comes up, or if there's a topic to run with. Like I like to have at least a topic to run with. I mean, not always. Like these, I don't really have no topic. You know, I just kind of come up on here and wing it and hope somebody brings up something or you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Chatting with the people in the chat. Uh Kind of like quasi making friends in the chat with people that are like-minded like me, you know, trying to make little jokes in the chat and shit like that, man. That's what I like to do. Try to be a little funny, man, you know, like try to find humor and shit. You know, that's, I don't know, man. I'm just not into the arguing shit all the time, man. And I'll argue with you about any goddamn thing. It don't fucking matter. You can ask anybody. You spend enough time around me, man, I'm gonna argue with you about something, dude. The fucking price of bread or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that type of person, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't know about that, man. Usually I think I know what I'm talking about too. Like, I never speak on something that I think I have no clue about. I'll be like, fuck, I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? But I can always be wrong thinking I'm right also. But just too much effort, man. And on that deal, there was no music that came out of it. Yeah, like, man, shit. Motherfuckers that had to live with me, man. They were like, man, fuck. You ain't got to argue with me about this shit right now. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Fuck. Sorry, bro. I don't know. I get silly like that sometimes. I don't know why. We'd have to get dude to tell us every time we get to arguing about what hand in poker beats what hand in poker, you know? And we'd have to ask the dude out in the I'd come up to the window, man. It's like a little bitty window like this. I come up to the window, I'd be like, I look over, I can't see him, so I'd be like, Mike! Mike! He can't barely hear you because he's in the fucking thing. So I had to get down underneath the door, right? Like there's a little crack at the bottom of the door. I had to get up underneath the door like that, put my head like real close to the floor. Not on the floor. Never put your face on the floor. Jesus. Just put it down close to the floor and say, Mike! And then, like, if he ain't hear me, then I go over and I bang on the door, you know, like fucking kick the door open, you know, bang on the door. Mike! And then he'd come to the window. He'd be like, what's up, dude? Hey, bro, is it, what beats, three of a kind? Is it, does, straight flush beat four of a kind or three of a kind? And be like, yeah, it does, bro. Like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. Soapy Dog, where you at? Soapy Dog. Sophie. There you are. I'll see you. I'll see you. But yeah, that shit cost me a half a drink, a cup of water, man. Like a whole cup of water, like a tumbler, you know, like a 16-ounce plastic cup, you know, like a big boy cup, man. We bet cups of water. That shit have you fucked up, dude. You drink about 3 cups of water, man, you be fucked up. I don't know how people get that water intoxication or whatever, like where you drink too much water and it like gets you out of there. Like that's an actual thing, dude. But I don't know how people do it, man. My stomach would hurt so bad before I got there. Not to mention all the times I've drank a whole bunch of water trying to beat a pee test. That does not work, y'all. A urine analysis is not going to be beat by drinking a whole shit ton of water. Trust me on that, boys. Because I've fucking tried it, boys. I've tried it. I've tried it all and failed every time. I've even tried those stupid detox things, man. See, yeah, we caught a good buzz on a 0.3, a little 0.3. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. Got one more to go, boys. Last of the Mohicans. Last of the Mohicans for the night. Katie Frizzle in here. Hey, good to see you, Katie. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know, man. The team ain't been showing me no love on the verticals here lately, man. For real. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, it is Sunday, man. Sundays are usually a little bit slow, but it does have a nice indica buzz to it, but it's like a mild buzz, you know. We're getting there. We had a pretty good curl day. We had a pretty good curl day today. Posted a pic on the thing, man. Made a short of doing the made a short doing the burnout curls, but it got copyrighted for the Return of the Mac song. So like it's like not gonna be in some areas. Like I don't know. I don't know what areas they are. It's their song though. Like it's fucking YouTube. Like it's weird. Like they don't have a lot of the AC/DC songs. They don't have like it'll be weird. Like that Paper Plane song by MIA, the British chick or whatever. Damn, what's up, Krupp? Yeah, I heard, bro. Man, I hope you didn't stop your fucking shit for me, Dom. Was you just done naturally, or the fuck you doing over here? It's weird. But yeah, no, that's what Justin just came in and said, man. Said you had celebrities in your fucking chat, bro. You're quite the fucking networker, homie. You are, bro. Everybody knows who Krupp is, man. JD Delay knows who he is. Jumpsuit Pablo knows who he is. God dang, Justin Tom's a pretty big rap star, man. Knows who Krupp is now. He might know who he was before, though. That's what I was saying, but I'm not sure. I take it. Oh man, we're getting off here. Nah, shit, man. I dig it, man. Nah, I told him like you know them dudes, man. You was in music before, like you know what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell him. But anyway, nah, we just kicking it like monkeys. I mean, kicking it like donkeys, swinging like monkeys over here. We ain't doing nothing big, man. We pretty much smoked out. We got a ration, man. It's been it's gonna be a long week. So I mean, I got enough to hold us over. I got plenty to hold us over, man. I'm just trying to slow down for real. I'm trying to smoke a little less, man. Make it last a little longer. But I was talking to Eagle in the comments, man. Native Eagle, y'all know that dude. And yeah, Wesley Mitchell, me and him's on ration gang shit, you're the fuck was I saying? Damn it, man. Oh, I was talking to Native Eagle. You know, he's in here quite often, man. He's in Crusted's community, I guess. That's probably where he's at. Crusted was on live too, I think. But Native Eagle was saying that damn, what was he saying? I got me fucked up now. I forget what I was talking about. Hold on. Damn. We was talking about the reefer, and damn, he was telling me like from where he's at or whatever, what he was smoking on and shit, man. And that's what I was saying though. Basically, was it's cool to have the cookie stuff because like it's more nationwide than not. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it was coming down to. I think is the point I was trying to make was like with the cookies thing. I thought it was gonna be like a little more people coming to see it or whatever, but I think YouTube's trying to squash my shit now, man. They know I'll be doing all the weed stuff, man. I ain't lying to you, man. I'm for real. Anyway, Mike King. Uh, but yeah, no, like it's more relatable, I think, because like he can get it out there, you know, and like Actions was saying he was gonna go look for that strain, you know what I mean? Because he can find it out that way, And Ohio, um, DC, I mean, they're pretty much all over now. So and people like that stuff, like I said, they got the beanies, the jackets, everything, anything you think of. They had a big gun, big smoke gun, the one like Mike Tyson had or whatever. You put the thing in there and then you pull the trigger and it's like woo. Or Wiz Khalifa, you seen him? He had it too. I think he had one too. That's right. Hell yeah, man. Shit, Mike. We about to get this work week kicked off, boys. Look, I know I should have never brought it up. Fucking ruin the weekend. I know, boys. I know. But yep. We on our last couple hours here that we got to enjoy our family or enjoy our time by ourselves watching TV before we got to kick this whole week off again. I'm gonna try to elbow drop this week. Give it elbow. You heard? But nah, I got plans for a video, man. I think I'm gonna do a video. I was supposed to do it tonight, man, but I didn't feel like recording it tonight on what you call it. And I think it's only been like a week, so I gotta be like more careful about how I distribute content. You dig what I'm saying? Gotta be a little smarter, you know what I mean? But yeah, tomorrow we have calisthenics, and then we jump off dumbbells again. But we're getting close to 400. We're getting like super close to 400. And like we were saying, man, me and Krupp was talking in the comments. We gotta figure out something for 420. Like, well, what I'm gonna do, like extended cut. I don't know. We're gonna have to do something. Smoke a big hog leg before we go to the gym. Go in there like that dude, the big red dude that's on the shorts videos. Y'all ever seen that dude? If you watch, I don't know. Y'all probably don't watch like all the fucking bodybuilding influencers and content creators like I do, but there's a couple dudes that make like funny videos making fun of certain people and shit. You know what I mean? And there's this one big ass white dude, man. Like he's a ginger and he calls himself Big Red and he walks around with a red bandana and shit, acting stupid as hell. Smoking in the gym, like all that, like just fucking blazing a blunt right in the gym and shit, making people uncomfortable type shit, Nice, man. Nice. That's a good night out with the family right there as well, man. You and your old lady get to go out and shoot off some rounds, man. Not only are you getting ready, it is fun at the same time, but you're also uh getting muscle memory for when something does happen. It'll be more of a regular thing than having to figure out what's going on. Like you don't want your old lady fumbling around with the shit when she needs it. You know what I mean? You want her to be proficient with the motherfucker, be able to know exactly what it needs to be done with it and do what needs to be done. You know what I mean? And that's it. You don't want her trying to figure out what's this lever and what's this switch here and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want her to know this is a safety right here. You rack that thing back and you let her go. But we ain't got to worry about that around here too much. So, because we don't have none of that kind of shit around here, really. But for people that do have that stuff, man, they need to defend themselves. Uh, You know what it is. Be proficient, man. Practice. Go to the range, man. Handle the weapon. You know, unloaded, of course. Um, you know, you want to be proficient with the weapon. You don't want to have something like that and not know, like, not be familiar with it, not be comfortable with it. You know what I mean? You want to know everything about it, how it comes apart, how it goes back together, all that. You need to know everything about it, man. It's got to be something that you're interested in, man, for real. It's not something just to carry around in your purse, and then one day you have to use it, and you're like, oh my God. What's out here, Sofa? What you barking at? What is it, Soph? What's out there, Soph? Somebody over there in the neighbors? You freaking me out, Soph. You gonna make me have to come out here and look around. Hold on, y'all. I gotta walk around a little bit, make sure somebody ain't out here, man. Yeah, somebody is out here. That's why. Come on, Sofa. Come on. Come on, Soph. Come on. Sorry, I forgot my old lady's friend was stopping by. It's her birthday. I wanted to stop by and talk to the old lady. She told me if somebody comes by not to freak out. Come on, Soph. Come on in here. Don't freak out. We already told. There's Eagle right there. Nice, man. Yeah, I did calisthenics last night. Hey, Mike King, good to see you, man. Sorry, she kept growling and barking like somebody was out there, so I wanted to make sure nobody was out there. Look, I don't play around, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, be ready. Don't get ready. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Ain't that right, Mike? You heard? You got to know where the water goes in the super soaker. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out where the water goes in. You got to know how many times to pump that jewel just exactly so you can get it to spray the water just far enough. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to get nowhere near it. And then you can run like hell. You can squirt them from far away and whoa, pause. No diddy. And then run like hell. I told my old lady, man, all these listen, man, I'm I'm somewhat of a listen. I'm gonna tell you now, man. I may overthink things every once in a while, right? I may expand on things that are like, probably not as big a deal as maybe we may have previously anticipated. You know what I mean? But homeboy said, like, Canada's kind of like government's kind of fucked up anyway. So like, we should probably just go on and we should probably just go and make it America. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? What? What the fuck? And now, like, all this shit they're doing, man, you never can tell, bro. Shit is getting tense out here, bro. Like all these things like that are fucking just like out of nowhere. Like, oh, we're just changing shit. That shit reverberates for years, bro. Yeah, nah, man, not for me, bro. It's not. I'm not willing to do what's behind that, dog. Like, if I'm in a situation where I really need one, either it's already over or I'm gonna do my damnedest to take that thing from you, and then you bless your heart if you let me take that thing from you. Don't let me take that thing from you, boy. That's gonna be a super fucking problem then. Yep, it is, man. I mean, look. I mean, you just never know, dog. You just never know when you know. I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. Human beings, like, as a whole, even us, man, even us Americans and stuff, man, it's not been that long. Like, it's really not been that long, like 100 years. You know what I mean? Something like that. Since I don't know, man, it's been almost 150 some years now, but not that long ago though, bro. We was still like pretty much like all the time unhealth care in a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Giving them that unhealth care coverage all across this country, man. And that's not been that long since we stopped doing that. It really isn't, man. Like, one thing, like, humans are really good at unhealth care for sure, dude. Like, we have figured out the unhealth care, like, people, their coverage is like 100%, dog. They know exactly how to do it. You know what I mean? And they're finna do it like on scale. You heard? Ain't no bullshitting. They even got drones in the unhealth care. They even got drones in the unhealth care. Yeah, just shit, you know. Crowbar. Man, I bought a 2 foot. I got a 24-inch pipe wrench that I just bought, man, for $11 at Harbor Freight the other day, man. Like 2-3 weeks ago. That thing is nice, bro. A 2 foot pipe wrench, dude. Ha! Yeah, yeah, buddy. And it was $11. That's like a $70 wrench. Anyway, Sophie, you gotta chill out, man. Come back in here then. If you can't just sit out there and bark, man. Come on now. Get up here and lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Sophie. It's all right. We know them people. It's okay. And see, that's what it is, man. See, she doesn't know, right? That we stopped using unhealth care. See what I'm saying? Calm down. I'm telling them about it. There's people here. I know. I'm telling them that there's people here. Calm down. Uh, she's so, like, her whole species is so unused to us not using unhealth care that's why she barks. She's letting me know, like, you need to use unhealth care now. There's people here. They're gonna try and take your stuff, or they're gonna try and take your people, or unhealth care you. You better unhealth care them now. That's what she's telling me. Nip it in the bud, man. Go out there and find out what's going on, man. Unhealth care. You know what I'm saying to you? The dogs don't know. They're like, somebody's out there. That's what we taught them to do for so long, man, that they're like, it's in their DNA. Like, when they know there's other people here that aren't the people that are usually here, that it's going to be, it could very possibly be a problem. Those people may be here for hostilities. That's the way it was for thousands and thousands of years. When somebody showed up you didn't know, it was a problem, dude. And that's like all across the planet, no matter where you were at. Like, you know what I mean? There will be some, like, there's always like some alliances here and there. You know what I mean? Like, even with Native Americans, there's like some alliances with them, but they was unhealth caring each other like before we even got here. You know what I mean? And then we was too busy unhealth caring all kinds of people on the other side of the world, I guess. The Europeans, before we got here, made everybody sick and killed everything. I know, boys. Look, my people's got drugged like dude owed apparently this is a story that my grandma told me of like what they figured out from our family or whatever. But dude was an indentured servant to this dude. He was an Irishman that was an indentured servant to an Englishman. So like he owed dude money for working and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was working at the place or whatever for the dude, and he heard that the boat was leaving for the Americas or whatever, and he took a bunch of silver out of the dude's house and bought a ticket for the Americas. And when he came here, like, our family ended up living in the mountains and shit. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly that's the story anyway. Oh yeah, man, absolutely, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole civilized, like, um oh man, I forgot to plug in the phone. This whole civilized thing that we've been doing over here, it ain't been that long. It's not. This is new shit. Yeah, this is new shit we just came up with recently. What are you doing, Soph? I know you want to go outside, but you're just gonna go out there and bark and shit. So we got a couple more minutes. I want to run live just a couple more minutes, Sofa. Just a couple more. You want to see the peoples? Come on, let's see the peoples. I know you don't like getting picked up. Let's see the peoples, huh? Can you see the people? Oh, look at them. There it is. Oh, whoa. Why are you trying to jump out my arms? All right, you want to go out? Quit barking. Don't bark. Crazy dog. Whew. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure, dude. Like that's everything, all across the world, Mongols, back in the day, man, them dudes were, I mean, when they showed up, it was a real problem, bro. Like they like gave you like, imagine this, right? Like you're just out plowing your field with your, oxen and shit, you're plowing the field, seeding the fields, trying to grow some plants so you can eat, thinking about maybe trying to go trap some rabbits or something in the evening. You know what I mean? That's what you're thinking about, right? And unbeknownst to you, right? All the way back in town, the dude, the governor or the, head honcho of where you live at, that you was born at and growed up at and started, whatever, blacksmithing or selling something, right? Back in town, this dude's like talking with Genghis Khan's fucking son, right? And he's like, Genghis Khan's son's like basically like telling your head honcho dude, like, listen, blah, we're gonna take all this shit over, and that's all it's gonna be, right? And homeboy, that's your homeboy, like the head dude, that's like your head king dude, whatever, governor. He's like, nah, fuck y'all. We staying out here. Like, what the fuck you talking about? I've been out this bitch, you heard? And next thing you know, they come through, burn all your shit to the ground, rape and kill everybody in your family, put your head on a pike out by the road, and fucking get on down with it, man. And they just leave that town. It's gone. Like, what? Shit, they don't even know them people ever existed now. Everything's burned to the ground, and everybody that ever lived there is gone. You know what I mean? And all you was doing was fucking, you was trying to like push some oxen around that morning. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are these guys? Damn, it looks like somebody out there in the distance on a horse. You know what I mean, dog? Like, yeah, and if like that was the worst thing to do is surrender, like to give up. Like they all thought you was like, less than human if you just surrender. Like, I mean, a lot of these, um, oh man, you can't even really say like even medieval ones because the Japanese really thought like that in World War II and stuff. Man, they did. Like if you gave up, man, and surrendered, you were less than human. Like they could do whatever they wanted with you. Same thing with Native Americans too. Like they the same way. Like if you gave up, you was gonna live a rough life, man. Like it wasn't even like you was just gonna be a slave. Like they like to burn you and stuff. Always to have you always just have something that's always bugging you and shit. Like they thought it was funny. They pull your hair and shit, all kinds of stuff. Like, and that's what they would just do. Like to people they kept, they just aggravate them all the time because, like, just to fuck with them to have something to do because you ain't got a TV, I guess. I mean, that's at least some of the stories that I heard too. I mean, listen to different people tell stories about how the West was and stuff. Man, it was savage out that bitch, dog, for real. Like, I don't even know, man. That'd be such a different world to live in, man. Yeah, tripping on shrooms, right? Just fucking galloping in, dog, like fucking running down on this dude, and he's just like standing there, like, what the fuck is going on right now? And next thing you know, he slams over to the side of the horse like this, and the horse is still just fucking going right. He fucking pulls the arrow out. It's like fucking still going right with the fucking horses trotting along. Fuck, bang! Fucking hits you from 100 yards away, right in your leg. Pink. Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Fucking here come dude again. Fucking on the side of the fucking horse, right? Fucking pop right in your fucking eyeball. You know what I mean? That's how it was, man. Them motherfuckers were nasty with it, dude. Them some bitches were nasty with it. On a horse, full throttle, man, like gallop. You know what I'm saying? Leaned off to the side of that bitch is fucking. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a problem too, man. Once they brought horses here, man, that's when they really fucked up. Yeah, that's when they really fucked up. The U.S. government had a hell of a time once the Native Americans learned how to shoot off them horses and at a full gallop, shooting them guns off the horses, man. They was killing them with that, dude. They was still trying to. I mean, they weren't really like lining up, but yeah, the guerrilla stuff wasn't really. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no, it is, dude. It is Wesley Mitchell. It's crazy, like because the thing is that like they unhealth cared so many people, man, that his bloodline ended up taking over like a lot of you know what I mean, like a lot of areas, and he was known to have a lot of heirs. You know what I'm saying? Have a lot of offspring. Apparently, he was. I mean, I mean, what else could you say, man? I mean, the dude's like a legend for being as savage as you could possibly fucking be, pretty much. You know what I mean? But yeah, he conquered that a lot of the earth for real. Like they still ain't sure what the hell was going on over here when all that was going on, but they thought nothing. But now they think maybe it was something going on out here at that time, you know? Oh yeah, that's how it was back in the day though. Like, you know, like I said, man, we just recently stopped doing that shit, dude. Like not that long ago. Pretty much the was it the little man and the big boy or whatever pretty much put a stop to most of that shit. But I guess, you know, trying to, you know, take over the whole globe type shit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, and that's the thing, like if the Germans would have went all the way through Russia and made it to Japan where they was at Japan, they'd end up trying to take over Japan too. They would have. They did it to the Russians. They signed a treaty with the Russians, and the Russians was like, "Yeah, we'll not fight with you if you give us half of Poland." You know what I mean? And they was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then after they got halfway through Poland, they just kept pushing through, man. Started fighting the Russians. You know what I mean? But yeah. So when they would have got done with that, they would have just kept on fucking trucking. You know what I mean? For sure, they would have. That was the plan anyway. And they wouldn't have they would not have been like allied with anyone. You know, they'd have broke all their allies for sure. They'd have took over Austria and all that. They'd have did all that. Yeah, yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta figure out what's going on with that, man. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Like, what the hell? And we need to get some cheaper gas going on. You heard? But shit, boys. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night, man. I think I don't know, man. I think I've done said all I could say. We're kind of getting to where I, kind of like to leave the episodes to where they ain't too long. But yeah, no, that's what I was saying, man. We haven't been doing that very long, man. So at any time, people don't realize how maybe less um like we're like, let's go through a couple things before we do anything drastic. Like some of these other countries don't go through all that. They're just want like go right to doing drastic shit. You know what I'm saying? But for one thing for sure, two things for certain, man, we're fitting to start coming out of our pocketbooks for a whole bunch of shit. That's for sure, man. From what I can understand. I don't even know what a tariff is, but it doesn't sound good. It does not sound good, boys. But yeah, man, I think if things get too drastic though, man, uh and it was like, people was coming here that I had to defend myself against, man. Trust and believe somewhere around here is gonna come up missing some. You know what I'm saying? Not making any threats or promises or any of that shit, but like if there was parachutists coming down out the sky out here, you can best believe somewhere is gonna probably be short a couple of things. You heard? All right, boys. Look, I want to be headed straight to the damn pawn shop. The whoop. Damn it, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into a whole bunch of politic and stuff, because it's crazy. But like I said, man, all these things reverberate through time, man. Tariffs on chicken is the reason that we can't buy Toyota Hilux. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between that truck and a Tacoma is drastic, bro. Like for real. And you can't even get the diesel. And why are these trucks so huge? Because of tariffs, bro. The tariffs ended up making us have to have emissions to have these trucks be gigantic so that they can pass the emissions. Because if they're smaller, they have to have small emissions. If they're huge, they have to have uh you know, they can have huge emissions. So but we can't have them because we want to sell chickens, and then they wouldn't buy our chickens because our chickens have antibiotics and stuff. I've told this story before. Anyway, y'all, look into it. It sucks. It's a motherfucker, dude. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but the reason we can't buy a nice cheap pickup truck is because of chickens. And that's facts. Even those little transporters are garbage. Like, but they're expensive because they have to ship them here, take the seat out, and take the windows out, and put those panels back in. So, that costs money to do all that. But it gets them around the tariffs and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, like you said, it's a way of like basically, don't worry about nothing. The little man's getting it again. Basically, basically, two big boys are making it to where me and you have to do way more to make enough money to buy a gallon of milk. You heard? But like I said, boys, I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. Y'all be good now. Be nice to yourself, and tell your loved ones you love them, because they do be forgetting, boys. My son hit me up today, man, and it was kind of out of nowhere. It made me nervous, but at the same time, like, it was nice for him to hit me up and say, nice things that he said. So that was pretty cool, man. Uh, like I said, I went immediately was like, "Hey, you good, man? I'll come right now and come get you." You know what I'm saying? But he was fine, I guess. He was just, I don't know. I'm hoping he's just thinking about me, man. He wasn't like down or nothing, you know. But anyway, y'all, tell your loved ones you love them. You never know when you might not be able to. And shit, man, be good to yourself now. Bicycle.